We're cooking some old-fashioned meatloaf tonight for supper, so let's get to cooking, y'all. So I diced up a half of an onion and a half of a bell pepper that I needed to use up, and we're gonna saute this in some butter, about a tablespoon of butter. Okay, I've cracked 2 eggs in my bowl. You see those 2 eggs. And now I'm gonna have a cup of seasoned panko breadcrumbs. Oops, that was it. That was all I had, y'all. A cup of, this is 2% milk. I have a pack of Lipton onion soup mix. I'm gonna do probably about a fourth of a cup of ketchup. We're gonna do a couple of dashes of wash your sister sauce. And we're gonna do a good dose of our bouillon seasoning. Probably about a fourth of a cup. Now I'm just gonna whisk this together. I like to whisk this together to allow the liquid to absorb into the breadcrumbs. And there's our mixture. Okay, so I had about 2 pounds of hamburger meat, and I added it to my mixture and I've just mixed it up. Okay, so we're gonna dump our hamburger meat out onto my lined baking dish, and we're just gonna form it into a little loaf here. Isn't she so pretty? We're gonna mix up our topping, which is probably gonna be about a cup of ketchup. So I'm out of brown sugar, so I'm gonna use the next best thing, which is honey. It's probably gonna be maybe a third of a cup. Add a little bit of Worcestershire in there, Worcestershire sauce. And since I forgot to add my garlic into my meat, I'm gonna add it into this sauce. And we're just gonna whisk this around. Let's taste it. I think it needs a little bit more honey. I like it sweet. That's why I like the brown sugar. I'm gonna pour this over the top, making sure all the meat's coated. We're putting 3 little bell pepper rings over the top. This does add a little bit of flavor, but it also looks pretty too. All right, so we're gonna put this in a 350-degree preheated oven for about an hour and a half. Okay, my meatloaf is out of the oven. I'm gonna let it sit for just a second before I cut it, so we'll be back. All right, here's my supper plate. I've got my meatloaf, if y'all can see the vegetables in that. And here's my squash casserole, and I did some fried okra too to go along with it. Let's taste our meatloaf. Ooh, yeah. I can just taste the meatloaf sandwich after today, but it's really good right now, y'all. I hope y'all try these recipes, and until next time, I'll see you then. I'm gonna go eat supper.